Hey y'all, how you doing? Well, today I had an interesting experience, one that I've never had before. What could it be, you are wondering? Well, let me tell you. I won't leave you, in suspense or anything like that. It appears that I've got a little bit of a phobia. Isn't it exciting? WebAnt has a phobia. Amazing. Wow. No, just kidding. No, it looks like I've got a little bit of a phobia. What am I doing this with this one? Anyway, it involves escalators. Okay. For a long time, I've never had a trouble going up an escalator. Just step on it, ride it on up, or I'll even walk up an escalator. But when it comes to coming down on an escalator, that's when I've always had a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of fear, and I've always taken my time stepping on the elevator while other people would just walk up and step right on it. I would be like, put my foot on it, then take my foot off, then put my foot on, and whatever like that. And I know people could see it. It was probably wondering, what is that guy's problem? Well, I always had a bit of a fear of going down on the escalator. But I would usually overcome the fear and go ahead and finally step on it and ride it on down. And sometimes once I get on it, I even walk down the thing. But today I went into a mall and I rolled up the escalator and everything was cool. But when I got ready to come down on the escalator, I felt more fear than I'd ever felt before. I mean, it was too much. I couldn't overcome it that time. So I looked around and started looking for some stairs that I can come down, which is actually better for my knee anyway, because I've got a bit of a knee problem. And but fortunately, there was an elevator located right next to the escalator, and it was like they realized that some people got this fear of escalators or a problem with escalators. So that was most fortunate. So I jumped in the elevator, which I've never really had a problem with an elevator. God forbid I start having fear of those too. I've never really had a trouble with an elevator. And I rolled it on down and everything was cool. But it just kind of freaked me out that for the first time, I could not force myself to get on an escalator, to ride the escalator down after riding it up. Weird. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to have this problem in the future. Maybe next time I'll be able to overcome my fear and get on the escalator and just ride it on down, and it won't be a problem. Well, I'll probably be tentative as usual. But I hope this is not going to be a permanent thing where every time I get ready to go down an escalator, I'm not going to be able to do it now. But anyway, so I'm wondering, does anybody else have this fear or nervousness with escalators? And I don't think it's related to a fear of heights or anything, because I've done rock climbing, swung across ravines or whatever between trees on a rope. I've I look over balconies and there's no problem. I don't get any vertigo or anything like that. Now, I'm not going to stand at the edge of a building or stand at the edge of anything, way up, that's high up, and it doesn't have a railing. And WebAnt is not going to do that, ever. Whether it's a cliff or a building, if it doesn't have a railing, I am not stepping to the edge, because I feel like, well, what if I lose my balance? What if somebody decides to shove me because they don't like WebAnt too much? They don't like me too much, so they just shove me off a cliff. I don't know. You never know. Somebody might accidentally bump me while I'm at the edge of the cliff, and over I go. No more WebAnt. I bet y'all would be so sad too. Well, maybe not. But anyway, whether you be sad or not, WebAnt is not going out like that. WebAnt is staying away from the edge of anything that's high up and doesn't have a railing. So that's not going to be an issue. But anyway, if you have a fear of escalators, or even if you have a fear of elevators, could you make a response video or comment and let me know? So I won't feel like I'm all alone with this problem. But anyway, I'm just being silly, but this is serious. I mean, I want to be able to come down on an escalator. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into. So I hope I can overcome this. So pray for me. God bless you and keep you. Bye bye.